I'll show you how I got a job with no experience, and I'll share 3 tips to get more interviews. Some of you may know my background. I went from IT to marketing, so a little bit about that. I went to university for IT, and it took 7 months until I got my first full-time position. And it was because of my friend. I contacted him and I said, "Hey man, I'm looking for a job. Do you have any openings?" And he forwarded my resume and I got the position. So to this day, I'm still grateful. Thanks, Nicola. I hope you're well, man. So after my time there, I was applying to different places. And again, I was struggling to find another position because I really wanted to find something that I enjoyed doing. And this was very difficult for me because my background is IT, and the things that I was applying to were like graphic design, marketing, and other creative positions. Fast forward to August 2017, I got an interview for a graphic design internship, and I was very excited. I had all my work, all my samples ready to go, ready to show the manager, and it went pretty well. The first round of interviews went well, because I got a second round interview with the CEO, and that's when it kind of went downhill. So the second round of interviews, I met with the CEO, and she was looking at my resume and she goes, "I see that you don't have any formal education on graphic design." And my response was, "Yes, I don't, but here is my samples, here's my work, you can take a look." And she goes, "Yes, but I'm kind of looking for someone," well, she didn't really say it directly, but she told me that I should go to OCAD University and study graphic design. And in my head, I was like, okay, so you want someone that went to school for university just for graphic design, and those are the people that you're just gonna hire. Obviously, I didn't get the position, but from then on, I told myself that, you know what, you don't have to take her advice. You can find a position without experience and also without formal education. You just have to put in the hard work, the consistency, and you have to have passion. Fast forward to September 2017, where I got an interview for a marketing associate position. And I'm very grateful for this position as well, because I learned a ton of stuff. So email marketing, social media, and I also did some e-commerce stuff. I was able to help build a website, use WordPress, all these sorts of cool things. And I'm very grateful. So another shout out to Michael Jordan, not the basketball player, but Michael W. Jordan. He owns AnthroDesk, which is a standing desk company. So I personally have a manual crank. If you're looking for such items, head on to anthrodesk.ca, and that's where you'll find all standing desk related items. The meat of the story, so how I got a position within 2 weeks. So I was working as a marketing associate and I applied to a graphic design role again, but for a different company. And within 1 week, I got a phone call to come in for an interview. In the second week, I got the offer letter. Basically, I showed my portfolio. I showed that I had passion. I had the determination to really put in the work, put in the effort. And even without formal education of graphic design or even experience in graphic design, I had self-motivation to really, just put in the work, make things happen, and just, make great results. So that's it, guys. That's my little story on how I got a job with no experience. And now here's 3 tips to get more interviews. Number 1 is network. So you might have heard your network is your net worth. This is definitely true because from my experience, my friend is the one that got me into a big company. Because of him, I was able to get my feet wet in the industry and also learn new things along the way. And if you're still in school, make sure you're utilizing your networking events. There's probably also on Eventbrite, there's free ones and there's also paid ones. But make sure you're networking, you're introducing yourself, you're asking people what they do, you're telling people what you want to do, and so on. Number 2 is portfolio. So not all positions require portfolio. Only for example, like graphic design or digital marketing, you can show them your samples, your work, and it's a great tool. It sets you apart from the competition compared to telling them go to my website and you can see all my artwork. So I prefer to show them in person, here's what I've done. And yeah, it really worked well. The third tip is job application tracker. So with this, it's pretty simple. So it's a spreadsheet and you can just see how many jobs you've applied to, which sites you've applied to, and also how many interviews you have coming up. I'll leave a download link in the description and you can grab that for free. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.